Good afternoon, everyone. You are watching Psychotic Projects, and today we are working on the Toothpicks 747, and this is episode 8. Last episode, we worked on these two wings and added the winglets right here. Those are looking awesome. You can watch that video right here on the top right. And today, we are finally working on the fuselage. I have been so excited for this episode. You don't even know. I'm also in a good mood to work on this airplane, Sometimes it's on and off, but we're in a good mood. So finally, we get to work on this right here. This has been in the background of our videos for so long. I think it's time we give it a little attention. So I think the first thing we're going to work on is getting rid of all this paper right here. So, yeah. But also, it's been a little while since I've posted a video. I don't know how long it's been. But, right now, summer is in full swing, and I'm so excited. We're going to get lots of stuff done. Now, this paper right here, I just printed this. This is the view. How do I explain it? It's basically the front or back view of the fuselage. This is the outside. These are the seats. I don't know. Anyways, so I just printed this. After I cut all of this paper out, I'm going to do some measuring of this and just do all of that, and then we will begin working on this. It's gonna be a party. Anyways, let's get this paper junk off of this. Alright guys, so we have taken most of the junk off. It's looking pretty good now. But, so a few things have fallen off. So I'm just warming up the hot glue gun right now. I was slicing some of the paper and we might have sliced through some of the toothpicks. Alright. Let's see if this is warmed up yet. Alright, we're getting close. Why is that orange? It's orange. Okay, that's better. That was so weird. Alright, that's looking better. We're gonna give that 5 seconds to dry. You know how long this would have taken if I had been using this glue? This would have taken so much longer. Okay, so we have this piece of paper right here, and this says it is 7.8 meters tall. I rounded that down to feet and inches on the right. But this includes the second layer, which means that from here to about here, that is that right there. So we're going to measure this in inches. Okay, so that looks like 4.5. So now I have to do a bunch of math. Be right back. Alright guys, so look at this right here. So this is the newer printed one. This is what I had before. This one's a little bit smaller in comparison to this. This right here is the exact size it needs to be. This is like the exact height of this right here. So just go like that. Yeah, just like that. So that's the height. And then right here, where it's not as tall, where there's not a second layer, this is like an exact circle, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's how we're gonna make those support beams. And then right here and right here where it is a slant, there's not gonna be any support beams, and right here there's not gonna be support beams. Now the one thing I'm worried about is I've been working with flat surfaces, right? So I've been like right here, these have been flat surfaces, right? So it's been pretty easy to manipulate. But now that I'm working with a full 3D object, since this is going to be the full fuselage, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to see how that goes. So that's where that needs to go. That's going to be so interesting. But we're going to play around with it, and we're going to see how it goes. I feel like this episode is going to be full of mistakes and mishaps and stuff like that. But, oh well, I guess. Anyways, I think I know what I'm going to do. It's a pretty weird setup, so let me show you what I'm thinking. Before I begin, I also want to say that I think for now I'm just going to work on the bottom half, so just that right there, and then I'll work on the top half a little bit later. But I think for the fuselage, I'm just going to work on the bottom half because I don't have to do anything special with that, because remember last episode I showed you that picture of the rails I would have, I guess. And so I think I'm just going to do the bottom first. I don't have to do those rails. I can literally just slap it on there with a little bit of hot glue. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the setup I had here originally, it wasn't working, so I fiddled around with it and it just was not working. Okay, it was going to be super complicated. I was going to have it like this and then just wrap it around. I don't even know what I was going to do. That's how complicated it was. So I did something different. Okay, so a lot has happened since I talked to you last. First off, I cut a bunch of these down so that they're all the same size. Basically, I know that some are shorter and some are longer, and it was really annoying using this to cut them to be the same shape. So literally, I got my wing, I grabbed my ruler, and I just measured these, and then I just pre-cut these to be all the same length. But basically, I had this, right? This was on this piece of paper, and I cut it out so it looks like this. And then I grabbed this poster right here, and I just, drew it onto there and cut them out. Put some toothpicks in them, and yeah, so not bad. It's a little odd, okay? So I need to sand it down so that it's the right shapes, because some of these is, just look at that. Anyways, so it's just looking bad, so I think I'm going to try and do something, maybe like sand it down or something like that. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this right here and then just put it right in there. And I'm just going to put the toothpicks all along there, so that's going to be a lot better. So this isn't as good as I expected, so I need to go and sand it down again, so that's gonna be interesting. But also I did the bottom half and it's falling apart, and also it's not very strong. Okay, well this is kind of strong, so I think we're gonna work on something better next episode, because I believe that is all we have time for today. So I hope you enjoyed watching. This has been Psychotic Projects. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out.